Bring me no blood, but bring me peace. Bury a coffin so the earth can keep a lie. For a secret survives longer when it sleeps in the ground.
Love does not announce itself loudly in places ruled by fear. It lowers its voice. It learns to hide. After the river heard Obinna speak his heart, the war did not end, not immediately. Dawn still came. Birds still sang. The palace gong still rang at the same hour each morning. But something unseen shifted. Adanne felt it first. The market women no longer greeted her with easy warmth. Their smiles tightened, eyes following her movement with new calculation. Children who once ran to her now hesitated, as if warned away by whispers they did not fully understand. At the river, the air no longer felt private. She washed clothes quickly now, head lowered, senses stretched thin. Even the water seemed restless, carrying rumors downstream. And in the palace, eyes had begun to open. Queen Nkiru noticed the change in her son before anyone dared name it. She was a woman sharpened by power and survival, her beauty preserved by discipline rather than softness. She had learned early that affection was a currency best spent carefully. Love to her was not weakness, but it was dangerous. Obinna no longer argued during council. He no longer drank deeply at feast. He no longer lingered near the women chosen to entertain him. His laughter, once easy, had vanished, and worst of all, he disappeared. Not for long, not often enough to raise immediate alarm, but enough. A prince who slipped away unnoticed was a prince unraveling his own protection. She summoned him one evening as rain began to fall. He entered her chambers without ceremony, bowed and waited. "You've grown distant," his mother said calmly, watching him from behind a curtain of incense smoke. "I've been thinking," Obinna replied. "That is what worries me," she said. He lifted his gaze then, their eyes met, hers sharp, his steady. "A king who does not think becomes a puppet," he said. Her lips curved, though her eyes did not soften. "And the prince who thinks with his heart becomes a liability." Silence passed in. "You've been seen," the queen continued lightly, "beyond the walls." Obinna's jaw tightened. "So have you," he said, "in places no one speaks of." Her smile faded. "Do not test me," she warned. "I am not," he answered. "I am leaving." That word, leaving, felt like an insult. The queen dismissed him without another word, but when he left, she did not return to her seat. She rang the palace guards, her voice low, precise. "Find me the girl," she said, "the one by the river." The king was told that night. King Ezudo listened without interruption as his wife spoke. His face, carved from years of rule, betrayed nothing, but his hands clenched slowly against the armrest. "A poor girl? From where?" he asked. "Nowhere that matters," the queen said, "which is precisely the problem." The king exhaled heavily. "Our son carries the future of Omochi," he said, "not sentiment." "And sentiment," the queen replied, "has already taken root in his heart." By the next market day, palace messengers moved quietly through the village or to Adanne's home. They did not threaten openly. They smiled. They praised Adanne's parents for raising such a respectful daughter. They spoke of concern, of reputation, of danger when young women forgot their place. Then the smile hardened. "Your daughter has caught the attention of the palace," they said quietly. "This is not a blessing." Adanne's mother wept silently that night. Her father did not sleep. When they told Adanne, she listened without interruption, her hands folded in her lap. She had expected this moment. Love had taught her how to recognize approaching disaster. What do they want?" she asked quietly. Her father swallowed. "For you to disappear." Her mother clutched her wrapper, sobbing. "They said, if you do not leave," her father continued, voice breaking, "they will ensure you are removed." Adani nodded slowly. She felt no anger, only a deep, hollow grief. Obinna did not come to the river the next day, nor the next. By the third day, Adani knew the palace had closed its feast. She went anyway. At dusk, when the shadows grew long and courage became a necessity rather than a choice. He was there, waiting. Their relief at seeing each other was brief, fragile. They are watching, she whispered urgently. We must be careful. They have already decided, he replied. I can feel it. She reached for his hand, gripping them tightly. Then listen to me, she said. If they come for me, I will stop them, he said. She shook her head. You cannot fight blood, not without losing everything. He pulled her into his chest then, holding her as though the world itself had grown hostile. I would lose everything for you, my love, he said into her hair. She closed her eyes. That night, Adamni dreamt of roads stretching endlessly forward, of a child crying somewhere she could not reach, of a crown sinking into dead earth. And far away, in the palace, Queen Nkiru began to plan a death that would leave nobody behind, because some loves she believed were best buried alive.
After all, a crown does not bow to love.